Welcome. During this event, please pay attention to the following safety induction protocols. Make sure your seating position feels comfortable and does not have potential to cause spinal problems. Adjust the lighting of your computer or smartphone screen so that your eyes are comfortable. Make sure the stove, lamp, air conditioner and other electrical equipment are in the safe condition and do not have potential to cause a fire. Make sure you know the emergency response procedure when there is an emergency such as fire and earthquake. In the event of an earthquake, please stay calm and observe your surroundings. Avoid walls and windows. Immediately take cover under a table, a chair, or sturdy construction to protect your head and body until the earthquake completely stops. If fire occurs, extinguish it immediately with available fire extinguisher. But if it is not possible, please immediately evacuate and contact the fire department. In every emergency situation, you must remain calm and always be alert. Immediately get out of the room or building by following the evacuation sign and gather at the available gathering point. Please don't carry heavy loads and take off your high-heeled shoes. By knowing safety induction early, we can avoid accidents. Have a fruitful discussion. Thank you.
Universities across 105 countries have recognized that sustainability is not an aspiration, it is a responsibility. UI Green Metric exists to measure it, benchmark it, and advance it. Established in 2010, UI Green Metric is the world's leading university sustainability ranking. We assess institutions across 7 indicators, each weighted to reflect real-world sustainability impact, providing your institution with actionable data, not just a score.
UI Green Metric has evolved into a massive global ecosystem. Through the Sustainable University Rankings, we unite thousands of institutions worldwide. But it is your dedication, research, and campus initiatives that truly drive change. I invite your institutions to step forward and join our growing global family. Together we are shaping a resilient, sustainable future.
Joining UI Green Metric means more than submitting data. Our team provides dedicated guidance through the assessment process, helps institutions identify gaps in their sustainability performance, and offers benchmarking insights drawn from over a decade of global data. We work with you, not just for a ranking, but for lasting institutional impact. Our global network connects sustainability leaders through high-level workshops and national forums, creating spaces where evidence, policy, and practice converge. Top-performing institutions are recognized at our international and national awards ceremonies, events that carry real weight in the global academic community and signal to stakeholders, funders, and prospective students that your institution leads on sustainability. UI Green Metric amplifies your institution's sustainability milestones through Green News, our dedicated media platform. And through Green Reads, we contribute peer-reviewed research to global academia, including publications through Springer, ensuring that the work happening on your campus reaches scholars and policymakers worldwide. Join 1745 institutions already measuring, improving, and leading. UI Green Metric, advancing sustainability for Earth.
Located within a vibrant, smart, and sustainable city, Sunway University is a globally connected institution dedicated to advancing education, research, and societal impact. Sunway University is a comprehensive university offering more than 100 programs across 8 faculties and schools. Driven by a dynamic research ecosystem and strong international collaborations with leading institutions worldwide, the university addresses some of today's most pressing global challenges. Our research ecosystem is further strengthened through close collaboration with industry leaders, with collaborative laboratories established on campus alongside global companies. Students also gain valuable real-world learning experiences through engagement with international industry partners, bridging academic knowledge with industry practice. Guided by the philosophy of decarbonization and achieving net zero through technology, the university's net zero building exemplifies how innovative design, engineering, and technology can drive meaningful environmental transformation while serving as a living laboratory for sustainable solutions. These partnerships enrich learning, research, and cross-cultural experiences, creating meaningful opportunities for innovation.
Recording in progress.
Sunway University also maintains strategic academic partnerships with universities across the globe, empowering students to graduate not only with knowledge, but with the skills, global exposure, and professional networks needed to succeed. Together, we can shape a future driven by knowledge, sustainability, and shared progress.
Introducing the reimagined UI Green Metric, a cleaner, sharper, and more intuitive experience built for the global sustainability community. Stay updated with our green news. Get the latest insights on UI Green Metric movements, inspiring collaborations, and ongoing sustainability dialogues from around the world. More than a ranking platform, UI Green Metric is now a dedicated medium for building networks, a space where universities, researchers, and sustainability leaders come together to exchange ideas and create lasting impact. Explore our solutions page to discover services tailored for your goals, ranging from comprehensive university and city or regency packages to collaborative strategy event hosting. Ready to take the next step? Reach out to us through the Contact Us page to explore potential collaborations. Discover the Sustainability Hub and join the movement shaping a sustainable future. Visit uigreenmetric.com.
Good morning, salam sejahtera and salam Malaysia Madani. Welcome to the third 2026 UI Green Metric Regional Information Session for Malaysian University. We are delighted to have you join us today, wherever you are tuning in from. This session forms part of our ongoing mission to engage higher education institutions across the region in advancing sustainability. My name is Kalim Munawa, and I am honored to serve as your Master of Ceremony for today's session. Today, we will share the latest updates on the UI Green Metric Sustainability University Ranking, including development in the questionnaire and upcoming activities. We will also introduce the new category, Governance and Digitalization, which will be incorporated into the 2026 metric measurement. This session provides a valuable opportunity to engage directly with the members of the UI Green Metric expert team. We will also highlight practical strategies to support universities in strengthening their sustainability performance and enhancing their participation in the UI Green Metrics rankings. It is my great honor to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Vishnu Juwono, Chairperson of UI Green Metric, Professor Dr. Abi Verakumarasivam, Provost and Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Sunway University, the management team of UI Green Metric, Vice-Chancellors, Deputy Vice-Chancellors, Rectors, Vice-Rectors, Presidents, Vice-Presidents, Directors, Deputy Directors, Deans, and Campus Sustainability teams from Institute of Higher Learning across Malaysia. We are truly delighted to have all of you with us today. This session will be divided into three parts. The first part is welcoming remarks by the well-respected chairperson of UI Green Metric and the amazing Provost and Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Sunway University, including an introduction to the UI Green Metric Sustainable University Ranking and its global network. The second part is the main presentation covering the 2026 UI Green Metric indicators and the data submission process. and finally a live Q&A session. Participants are encouraged to submit questions through the Q&A features at any time during the session. To officially open today's session, it is my honor to invite Dr. Vishnu Jiwono, Chairperson of UI Greenmetric, to deliver his welcoming remark. Dr. Vishnu, the visual floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Khalil, for kind introduction. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, distinguished professor, university leaders, colleagues, participants from Malaysia, especially Sunway University, uh, Professor Abi. Thank you so much. And congratulations for the appointment of Sunway University as the coordinator in Malaysia, national coordinator for UI Green Metric. So this is first time that as a coordinator holding this info session uh, for Malaysian University. So we also appreciate the entire Sunway University team, for their valuable collaboration, commitment, and support in organizing this event. We are grateful also for your partnership and look forward to strengthening the sustainability collaborations among Malaysian universities through this initiative. Malaysia has established itself as one of the leading higher education destinations in Southeast Asia. Malaysian university continue to demonstrate excellence in research, innovation, international engagement, and increasingly sustainability initiative. Their contribution have not only strengthened the national higher education landscape, but have also enhanced regional uh, regional and global cooperation. At the same time, universities around the world is facing a rapid changing environment. Climate change, resource scarcity, environment degradation, and technology transformations are no longer issues for the future. They are challenging. These challenges requires action today. In this context, universities play a critical role. Higher education institutions are no longer expected, they're increasingly expected to lead a societal transformation by developing sustainable campus, fostering responsibility leadership, advancing infallible research, and creating solutions for global challenge. This is a vision that underpins UI Green Metric. Established by Universitas Indonesia in 2010, UI Green Metric Sustainable University Ranking was created to encourage universities worldwide to integrate sustainability into their institutional strength, strategies, and operations. Over the years, what began as a pioneering initiative has grown into global network. Today, more than 1,700 universities from over 100 countries participates in UI Green Metric, reflecting a shared commitment in advancing sustainability in higher education. Through comprehensive indicators covering setting infrastructure, energy and climate change, waste, water sanitation, transportation, education research, as well as the newly introduced governance and digitalizations. Greenmatic provides university with a framework to assess progress, identify opportunities for improvement, and learn from one another. So more importantly, Greenmatic is not merely about rankings, it's about collaborations. It's about creating a platform where universities can exchange knowledge, share best practices, and build partnerships that continue to a more sustainable future. We particularly encouraged by the growing interest and participation of Malaysian universities. I think the last time is more than 70 participants because their commitments demonstrate the important role higher education institution can play in supporting both national sustainability practices and global development goals. I hope today's session will provide a valuable insight into climatic methodology, participation process, and opportunities for engagement within a global network. Let me conclude with this, that university will define the future, will not be remembered solely for their academic reputation. They will be remembered for how they responded to the challenges of their time and how they contribute to building a more sustainable future. Thank you for joining us today. I wish you a productive and insightful session. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Vishnu, for your inspiring remark. Next, it is my pleasure to invite Professor Dr. Abi Kumarasivam, Provost and Deputy Vice Chancellor of Sunway University, to deliver his welcoming remarks. Prof. Abi, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Khalil. Can you hear me? Great. Good morning and salam sejahtera, distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends. Allow me to begin by warmly welcoming Dr. Vishnu Juwono, UIGM Chairman, who I understand is in Brazil at the moment. So thank you so much for tuning in. Our distinguished speakers from UIGM, Sabrina Hikmah Ramadianti and Dr. Jauzuk Hussaini, Vice Chancellors, Deputy Vice Chancellors, sustainability leaders, ranking teams, and representatives from universities all across Malaysia. It is indeed a great pleasure for Sunway University to host this third session of the UI Green Metric Sustainability University Rankings Regional Information Session 2026. It's the first event that we are now collaborating, and we're deeply honored to have recently been appointed as the National Coordinator for Malaysia, and we thank UIGM for this confidence and trust placed upon us. I have to admit, as academics, we sometimes have a very complicated relationship with rankings. And I'm sure when that email was sent out, you were going, oh my God, I can't believe there's another rankings to contend with. We complain about them, we question them, we celebrate them when it's convenient, and occasionally lose a lot of sleep because of them. And I'm sure all of us are recovering from the latest announcement of the QS World University Rankings that was released this morning, and the US News and World Report Best Global Universities just a few days ago. But I truly believe that UI Green Metric is different. What makes UI Green Metric particularly important is that it asks a fundamentally important question. Not simply how good a university is or how attractive a university is for a student, but actually how responsible a university is. At a time when sustainability has become one of humanity's defining challenges, university must be judged not only by what we teach and research, but how we operate, how we engage with society, and how we contribute to this sustainable future or healthy planet. There's also another reason why UI Green Metrics matters. For many years, higher education has often looked towards frameworks and standards developed in the West. While these standards have contributed greatly, it is equally important that we recognize and support globally respected initiatives that emerge from our region. UI Green Metric is a remarkable example of that. Born in Indonesia and now adopted by universities all around the world, it demonstrates that ASEAN can lead, innovate, and shape global conversations on sustainability. We should not merely participate in these conversations. We should help define them. And through my many conversations with Dr. Vishnu, I know that he and his team are so innovative, so collaborative, and they are already thinking about how to create narratives that perhaps matter for Malaysian universities. In other words, we must own this narrative. The sustainability challenges faced by our region are unique. Tropical ecosystems, rapidly growing cities, biodiversity, aging societies, yet we also have really young societies, climate resilience, equitable development, and community well-being require perspectives that are deeply rooted in our own context. And that is why UIGM is so important. And Sunway University, we believe that there is very strong alignment, and I hope that many of you also feel that. For example, as part of Sunway City Kuala Lumpur, we have the privilege of being located within a living laboratory for sustainable urban development. Sustainability is not something we study only in classrooms, but it's also something we experience every day through our campus, our city, our partnerships, and our commitment to the SDGs. More importantly, we see sustainability not just as a destination, but as a shared journey. And as a Malaysian national coordinator, our ambition is to build this community, and we need to work with all of you. It doesn't matter if some of you actually is joining UIGM seminar for the first time. I believe that this journey, can take in different shapes and forms. It's all about just taking those steps to embrace this. Over the coming months and years, we hope to organize workshops, forums, knowledge sharing sessions, conferences, and collaborative initiatives across universities in Malaysia so that we can learn from one another. I think none of us can claim to be a total expert. Whether you are a large research intensive university, a teaching focused institution, a specialist university, or a young emerging institution, I believe that every one of you have your own unique dimension, and there is something valuable that each one of us can contribute. Because sustainability is not a competition that one university can win alone. It is a challenge that requires collective action. Perhaps this is the mindset shift that we really need. And I think this coming together of Malaysian universities, and I hope that we can play a role in coordinating this, is because rankings should not only be these competitive benchmarks, they should be a platform for collaboration. All of us want to win, but perhaps we can win together by identifying good practices, learning from each other, and we can then accelerate that progress together and perhaps even be more efficient in the way in which we operate. As we move forward, I hope we can have very honest conversations about what sustainability means in our respective contexts. And as the national coordinator, we hope to be organizing events in many of your different institutions so that we disseminate and create greater access because every institution is different. We serve different communities, operate under different constraints, and pursue different missions. Perhaps one of the most exciting opportunities that I want to challenge myself and my team here at Sunway and hope together with you, let us continuously redefine what green actually means, what metrics truly matter, and how universities can make meaningful contributions towards a sustainable future and not lose that social license. Because sustainability is not about achieving a score, although we'll learn from Sabrina how to score better. It is about ensuring that future generations inherit this world that is healthier, fairer, and more resilient than the one that we have inherited. And so I take this opportunity to thank once again to UI Green Metric, to all our speakers, and most importantly, all of the participants here. Thank you so much. And I see yourselves as partners as well in this journey. And we look forward to that learning together, collaborating together, and building that stronger and more sustainable higher education ecosystem in Malaysia. As you know, it's one of our shifts in our higher education blueprint. And I thank you, and I wish everyone a productive and inspiring session. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Abi, for your insightful remarks. We will now proceed to the main presentation. It is my pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, Ms. Sabrina Hikmah Ramadianti. Ms. Sabrina currently serves as the Manager for Program, Partnerships and Communication at UI Green Metric. Since joining the organization in 2017, she has accumulated more than 8 years of experience in managing global green campuses, standards, and sustainability initiatives. Her professional experience also includes strategic roles within the Ministry of Education and Culture of Indonesia, where she served as the Regional Program Coordinator for Asia for the Indonesian International Student Mobility Awards program and as Assistant to the Deputy Chairman of Campus Merdeka. With a background in renewable energy and sustainability, Ms. Sabrina brings a practical and international perspective to educational diplomacy and sustainability partnership. Today's presentation will cover key updates on the UI Green Metric Sustainability University Ranking 2026, alignment of university initiative with global sustainability goals, including the SDG, practical strategies to strengthen campus sustainability performance, Ms. Sabrina, we warmly invite you to begin your presentation.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Khalil. You can hear me clearly? Okay, thank you, Professor Abi and Dr. Wisnu. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam lestari, salam keberlanjutan. We have slogan in Indonesia. Selamat pagi menjelang siang, distinguished professor, university leaders, college, and participants from Malaysia. Allow me to share about the 2026 instrument and methodology updates to realize a sustainable campus as well as UI geometric services. Okay, I would like to start with what is UI Metric. It is a global university ranking initiated by the Universitas Indonesia in 2010 to measure sustainability performance. Unlike a traditional ranking that focus solely on research or reputation, UI Metric evaluates how universities manage their infrastructure, environment, and education to support sustainable practices. The goal is to raise awareness and motivate institutions to improve. UI Metric also promotes data transparency and evidence-based policies. UI Metric empower university to become role model in sustainable development. This year, UI Metric has introduced a new brand identity under the name UI Metric Sustainable University Ranking, accompanied by a new logo and a new redesigned website. Our vision is to be an open and respected world university ranking system and to have a sustainable impact on university globally. We have 4 core missions: organizing annual ranking, for sure, encouraging the implementation of sustainable practices, providing sustainability-related services, and facilitating international partnership. These missions are more than just a statement. We believe that by helping university measure and improvement the sustainability effort, we can contribute to solving global environmental challenges. Our work supports the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and foster innovation at the university level. For 2026, there are 7 main criteria in calculating the sustainable university ranking, with working including setting and infrastructure 11%, energy and climate change 20%, water 11%, waste 17%, education and research 13%, transportation 17%, and our news criteria, governance and digitalization at 11%. On the next slide, I will discuss the summary of 2026 changes. And in the 2026 reform instrument summary, the most significant changes is the increase in category from 6 to 7 with the introduction of governance and digitalization, or GD, while the total score remained at 10,000. The point distribution per criteria has changed. The 2026 form will also require more supporting data for the university profile and the partnership section. For more, these tables show a comparison of weighting between 2025 and 2026. There was a decrease in points across 6 key indicators compared to the previous years. These points were transferred to the new GD criteria to strengthen digital governance and transparency. In 2026, the weighting of the setting and infrastructure criteria was adjusted from 15% to 11%. The primary focus remains on the ratio of open space, campus vegetation, and inclusive facilities for people with disabilities, special needs, and pregnant women. The energy and climate change criteria now carries a 20% weighting. We remain committed to prioritizing energy efficient equipment, implementing smart building category technologies, and increasing the use of renewable energy on campus. The main technical change is the removal of the energy specific ICT indicator, or formerly EC11, with the digitalization aspect now centrally managed through the GD6 indicator. Moving to the waste criteria in 2026, our focus remains on the effectiveness of the 3R program: reduce, reuse, and recycle, and how the university minimize paper and plastic use. We also assess the extent to the which organic and toxic waste B3 is managed responsibly. In the water criteria, the assessment rating is set at 11%. The assessment focuses on the extent of water absorption area, conservation program, and the use of water saving equipment on campus. For the transportation criteria, assessment focus on reducing private vehicle use, providing shuttle services, and the availability of zero-emission vehicle or ZEV, and pedestrian path. As with the previous criteria, the ICT aspect related to the transportation was not removed, but rather allocated to the GD6 criteria. This aimed to focus the transportation criteria more concrete action to reduce emission of the ground. The education and research criteria no more precisely assess academic output. Key indicators include the ratio of sustainability team courses, scientific publication, and the number of student-led startup. We also begin monitoring the percentage of graduates employed in green job. It should be noted that this criteria purely assess academic and service aspect. Administrative indicators such as website management, sustainability report, and management unit have been moved entirely to the governance and digitalization criteria. Okay, this is our new criteria. Governance and digitalization. Here we assess management commitment through the percentage of the sustainability budget, the availability of transparent financial report, and the role of management units. The use of cutting-edge technology like AI and IoT is also a new assessment point, as are issues of equality through the ratio of female leaders and anti-corruption system. This criteria is the new home for all websites, reporting, and ICT indicators that were previously spread across various other categories. Next, I will explain the UI Agrimetric ranking, especially in Malaysia. By 2025, we had 1,745 universities from 105 countries participating in UI Agrimetric ranking, a significant increase from 2024. While Asia represented our largest participant base with 1,061 university, we also maintain a strong presence in Europe and also Latin America. We hope this session will drive even higher participation and encourage more university to commit to the sustainable campus movement. According to the UI Agrimetric 2025 data for Asia and Oceania, a total of 1,063 universities participated across both Asia and Oceania. The distribution show a particularly strong presence in like Indonesia, Pakistan, and Malaysia. We have 91 university joined ranking in 2025. Okay, next slide, I will explain what drive university to get involved in UI Agrimetric, or what the benefit if your university join UI Agrimetric. UI Agrimetric provide a structured data-driven assessment tool to help university measure their sustainability performance. This assessment promotes transparency, support continuous improvement, and allows universities to compare their achievement against global standards and peer institutions. Okay, farmer participation in UI metrics serve as a power catalyst for enhancing global visibility and institutional reputation. By demonstrating leadership in sustainability, university gains significant international recognition through global rankings, scholarly publication, and prestigious international forum. As shown in the example from Oneir, the University of Groningen, this heightening visibility not only strengthen institutional credibility but also actively attract international partnership, prospect student, and maybe new funding opportunities. Beyond visibility, participating university gain exclusive access to a vast global network. This network serves as a vibrant platform for peer learning and collaborative sustainability initiative. As you can see in this photo, and perhaps some of you in this webinar were among the faces we see here, we actively foster this connection through high-level global gathering. On the left, we highlight the International Leaders Sustainability Meeting held at Abu Dhabi University in February 2025. On the right, you can see the gathering from our international workshop on UI Grammatic 2025 in Nice, France. And the center, we have a special moment from the UI Grammatic National International Workshop as well in 2024 in Colombia. We are collaborated with uh, four university, Universidad del Rosario, Universidad Javeriana, Universidad Autónoma de Occidente, and Universidad Nacional, and also Universidad El Bosque. This event are where best practices and environmental and social responsibility are shared, and where lasting international partnership are born. Your agreement encourages a university to integrate the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) into their core missions. The education and research criteria itself has the largest number of SDGs, with 13 points being included. UI Metric is more than a ranking. It is a strategic roadmap for institutional transformation. Our framework guides you through four critical pillars: strategic planning, infrastructure, waste management, and education, turning data-driven insight into real-world environmental impact. Moving on the next slide, I will explain the data collection process in the UI Metric. The data submission period will be conducted online from February 26 to June 30, 2026. Meanwhile, the data validation period will be conducted from July to August 2026. The ranking result will be announced in September 2026. This year, in our review process, what distinguishes us from the ranking in terms of quality control is that our reviewers are not only from Universitas Indonesia but also from outside Universitas Indonesia. We are excited to unveil our newly redesigned website, which offers a more intuitive and user-friendly experience. You can now access all our latest data, ranking, and even updates at our new official address, uigrammatic.com. This platform is designed to better support our global community in our shared mission for a greener future. As previously, participation in the ranking is entirely free of charge, and the data collection is conducted exclusive online. For universities that have previously participated in the UI grammatic ranking, the username and password remain unchanged. However, if your university is new to the UI grammatic ranking, you can register first your university via our new website, uigrammatic.com, register/university, or send us an email at support@uigrammatic.com. The questionnaire layout remains largely unchanged. However, please allow me to give a brief overview for our new participant here. The following show the online questionnaire is the profile section. You need to fill it all the requirement of the profile section first before you can answer your question. You can also view the online questionnaire for each criteria for the 2026 questionnaire. University may choose to upload evidence as a PDF or via a link. Okay, this is a template overview for filling out the evidence. You need to put your logo. You need to put your evidence of the picture and with the description. If you have additional link, you can put your additional link as well. The following is a display of the questionnaire when you submit your data. In this question, we also display a pop-up regarding your consent to submit your data. Okay, how are university score calculated? Each indicator has a maximum score. For example, to 100 points. The final score is calculated by multiplying the indicator's point by the multiplier of your answer choices. For example, if an indicator is worth 200 points and you choose the second option with a weight of 0.25, your automatic score is 50 points. Therefore, it's crucial to choose the option that most accurately reflects the actual condition on campus. Okay, what if two universities have the same total score? We implement a tie-breaking protocol. The energy criteria score will be prioritized first. If the score remain the same, the waste criteria score will be considered plus transportation, and the three categories still projects indicate uh, the assessment score. We'll continue to the education, infrastructure, water, and finally, governance and digitalization category. On the next slide, I will explain our service package information to you. Our service covers six sections, including consulting, ranking tracker, curating, events, global branding, and SDGs report. To access the service, we offer silver, gold, and platinum package. The silver package includes one online consultation. The gold package includes two consultation. The platinum package offers three consultation and an additional three rating certificate. We are confident that this service can help your university improve its sustainability program. We also have an SDGs report service package. The package includes comprehensive guidance for data collection and preparation of an SDGs report book aligned with international standard. What makes the UI Grammatic SDGs book service unique is that we do more than simple collect data. Our team support university throughout the entire process, from data analysis and narrative development to editorial review and professional formatting, allowing institutions to focus on their sustainability initiative rather than administrative work, by transforming sustainability achievement into compiling story and strategic insight. We help university strengthen their global visibility, institutional branding, partnership, and positioning as leader in sustainable development. And the finally output is a professional development SDGs book that is ready to support reporting, promotion, ranking, publication, and international collaboration. For information about our service package, please feel free to contact us through the email and phone number uh, for further discussion. Okay, maybe allow me to. There are four many main benefits for university to take our package. The first one support UI grammatic achieve activity around the world. The second one showcases your university best practices in implementing sustainability. The third one promoting university to more than uh 1,700 universities from more than 100 countries. And the for one is gaining in-depth insight into university performance in UI grammatic, as well as to improve it. And the last is building partnership to achieve SDG 17 goals. Our service has had a significant impact on many universities. Several universities have improved their sustainability course by joining our program. Additionally, certain universities have maintained their top position for over 3 years. We focus on using real data to help universities take action. We also help build a green community on campus. With our support, university can turn their plan into meaningful change. Here, UI Grammatic National International Agenda. I would like to inform you about our agenda. Here, I will highlight the global announcement, international. We, our host is Azerbaijan State Oil and Industry University. The event will be conducted 23 until 25 September. We are very welcome to you to join this event. We will send the invitation maybe in early July to join this event. And then we have event. I think Sunway University and UI Grammatic will collaborate to arrange the event as the national coordinator in 2026, and we will inform you again for our event with Sunway University. And we have a national workshop in some country like Turkey, Mexico, Indonesia, Colombia, Ecuador, and now we have national workshop in Brazil, as Dr. Wisnu say in the opening remarks. Okay, this one is our international workshop on UI grammatic. The event will be conducted on 24 until 27 August 2026. The timeline now is the call for abstract. So if you are interested to join our event in Germany, you can register as participant, or you can interest as a speaker or presenter. You can submit your abstract. The deadline of the abstract submission is 18 June now. But if you want and you are interested very interested to join this event, you can contact our email. Maybe we still have slot for you. Okay, I will end my presentation. Before this, you can scan the or confirm your attendance and secure your e-certificate here. Okay, this one is the important link to our methodology, questionnaire, and service package information on our website. Okay, thank you for your participation in today's event. Thank you for your attention. Maybe I would like to give back to Mr. Halil, and after this we will have a question and answer with Dr. Jawza as well.
Thank you, Ms. Sabrina, for the comprehensive and insightful presentation. Before we begin the Q&A session, we would like to share a short video introducing UI Grid services and global reach. While the video is playing, we invite you to submit your question through the Q&A feature. We will address them immediately after the video concludes. Now we have entered the last part of the session, which is the discussion and Q&A session. Okay, to respond to this question, I would like to invite Ms. Sabrina back to the session. She will be joined by Dr. Jawza Hussaini, Data and Research Coordinator at UI Green Metric, who will also assist in addressing your question. Dr. Jawza is a computer engineer specializing in blockchain, machine learning, and sustainability-oriented digital system. He currently serves as the coordinator of data and research at UI Green Metric, where he focuses on sustainability data management, digital system development, and research related to sustainability metrics and institutional performance. Okay, for our first question, coming from Prof. Haspo, could you please confirm whether we may use January 2025 to December 2025 as the reporting period for all indicators and supporting evidence for the UI Green Metric 2036 assessment, or is there any specific reporting period required for the 2026 submission?
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Haspu, for the question. Well, for our methodology, we use a 12-month reporting period as mentioned in our guideline. And having said that, for UI Green Metric Sustainable University Ranking 2026, the common approach will be to roll back that 12-month period from the deadline, which is 13 June 2026. So the 12-month period is from July 2025 until June 2026. However, we also acknowledge that this case may not be applicable to all universities. As you know, different universities have different challenges to compile the data. Therefore, this approach is not mandatory. So you may also use another 12-month period time. For example, as you mentioned that you can use from January 2025 until December 25, if there is a more practical approach for your reporting system. But what I would like to highlight is that the most important requirement is please make sure that you apply the same reporting period consistently across all indicators and supporting evidence. For example, if you use the period of January until December 2025 for question 1, you have to use it the same period for the rest of the question. And please avoid using different reporting periods for different categories or question, as that may result in not consistent result of your sustainability achievement. Perhaps that would be my answer, Mr. Halil.
Thank you, Dr. Jauza. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay, the second question is from Prof. Long Ming, which is there any particular indicators to specifically state the metric in terms of university contributing to healthcare, engineering, etc.?
Thank you very much, Prof. Ong, for the question. Well, UI Green metric for this ranking edition currently does not have any specific indicator that separately measures the contribution by discipline, such as you mentioned healthcare or perhaps engineering, business, or social sciences. However, discipline-specific contribution can be reflected perhaps through the several indicators that we have. For example, in education and research, it may be reflected through the sustainability courses, research and community engagement, and public publication also, and perhaps the green jobs and innovation indicators such as in EZ9, and also impact indicators which we have in each category, where university may explain how their activities contribute to the SDGs. And therefore, what I think is that while there is no dedicated discipline-based indicator, as you asked, universities are still encouraged to highlight this contribution within relevant indicators and supporting evidence. And perhaps I would like to highlight that we try to make this questionnaire as inclusive as possible. It means that doesn't care where from your discipline at, you can still contribute to the achievement of sustainability in our framework. Perhaps that would be my answer, Mr. Halil.
Thank you, Dr. Jauza. Okay, the next question if the evidence report is too large, can we just put the file link instead of upload the file?
Yes, you can. So as you can see in the our questionnaire platform in the evidence section, there are two options that you can use to submit the evidence. You can either first use the upload form that already there, or you could also use the link form that is also available under the upload section, and you may choose either one of it. But I would like to highlight that please make sure if you choose the link option, to upload the evidence, please make sure that it is publicly available. I mean, everyone can access it. So in the validation process, our reviewer can open your document that is uploaded in your provided link. I hope that answer your question.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next question. For the ED numbers of events related to sustainability indicator, could you please clarify whether the sustainability events referred to include all activities related to 17 United Nations Sustainability Development Goals (SDG), or if the assessment is limited to specific sustainability themes?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Yes, for the uh, education and research indicator, for number of events related to sustainability indicator, uh, your university may include events related to any of the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So it is not limited to specific environment topics only. And uh, sustainability in UI Green Metric follows the broader sustainable development concept, and as mentioned by Ms. Sabrina in her presentation, the correlation between each of our category and indicator with all 17 SDGs. So it is also applied in this question that for the number of event related to sustainability indicator, you may include the event to any of the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. What I would like to also suggest is that in the evidence, you may also describe what SDGs is correlated to your event. For example, you have climate change and renewable energy event. You could describe that it is followed with SDGs 7 and 13 perhaps. So it give the reviewer more context of how you broadly embrace and implement sustainable development goals in your campuses practices. Perhaps that would be my answer, Mr. Hanif.
Thank you, Doctor. It seems like there's no more question. Maybe one more question from me. This question is usually asked by our friends, higher learning institution. If a new institution or if there is any institution that interested to join the ranking, what actually should they do? Which document that they should refer, and to whom should they contact if they have any inquiries or problems occurs during the submission process?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Halil, for the question. Well, if a new institution would like to participate, we recommend perhaps the following steps. First, you may visit our official UI Green Metric website, uigreenmetric.com, as mentioned by Ms. Sabrina, and you can see the Sustainable University Rankings section in the navigation bar. You can, search that part, and you can register your university there. There is a registration page, or you can directly email to us at support@uigreenmetric.com to get your credential, to get your username and password, and after that, you can also look at our guideline, which is also available at our website before filling the questionnaire, to have the context and of the question that we ask. And if you have any inquiries or problems during the submission process, you could also contact us at support@uigreenmetric.com to have a discussion with us, or you can also visit the site that Ms. Sabrina is sharing. uigreenmetric.com/contact. And also at the footer section, you will have the information of the contact that you can reach to us regarding the ranking. It is support@uigreenmetric.com, or if you have any uh, related inquiries related to partnership and media, you can also contact partnership@uigreenmetric.com, or you can also contact us through the mentioned phone number there. I hope that answered the question, Mr. Halil.
Thank you, Dr. Jauza. We still have a few minutes remaining, so I'll proceed to our next question. If most of the evidence is from a specific department, will that impact the evaluation?
Well, not necessarily, but UI Green Metric evaluates the university's overall sustainability performance, not the number of department contributing evidence. If most of the evidence comes from a single department, it can still be accepted, provided that first, the program or activity benefits the university as a whole, or a significant part of the campus. Second, the evidence clearly demonstrate campus-wide implementation or impact. And the third, perhaps the data reported represent the entire university where required by the indicator. However, if the evidence only reflect activities within one department and indicator is intended to measure university-wide performance, reviewer may also limit the assessment accordingly. And therefore, having said that, we recommend explaining the scope of a program clearly and showing how it contributes to the institution beyond a single department whenever applicable. For example, for the question regarding digital literacy program at Universitas Indonesia, the main department that implements it is our university library. There is only one department, right? But there we also knows that the program is implemented university wide. Therefore, what I must highlight is that it is okay if the program is from a specific department. However, the impact or the scope of that program, I would suggest it better be university wide, so that the reviewer believe that yeah, it is a university approach for implementing sustainability, rather than only specific single department initiative.
Thank you, Doctor. So our next question is, for new institution, would you advise that we join your next cycle? For this 2026 ranking, it's almost a close deadline. So may we get your advice regarding this matter?
Perhaps Ms. Sabrina is typing. Would you like to answer this directly, Ms. Sabrina?
Okay. For the question about the cycle of the submission, but for now, there's no extension decided yet. We kindly encourage all university to submit on time. Any updates will be announced through on our social media. We will inform you if any extension period. But for you, the new participant, you can you can start the submission with the register first in our website, like Dr. Jausak and me has informed about the process of the registration. After you get the username and password, you can start the you can start answer your submission.
Thank you, Ms. Sabrina, and thank you, Dr. Jaza. We believe that was our final question. Thank you once again for your thoughtful question and for contributing to such a rich and engaging discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of today's session, we would like to extend our sincere appreciation to all participants for joining us. Our special thanks to Ms. Sabrina and Dr. Jalza for sharing their valuable insight and experience. Before we close, please be reminded that the data submission period for the UI Green Metric Sustainable University Ranking 2026 is currently open and will remain open until 30 June 2026. For institutions participating for the first time or for any question regarding the submission process, please contact support@uigreenmetric.com. For inquiries related to campus visit, partnership, collaborations, services, and other external affairs, please contact partnership@uigreenmetric.com. Using the appropriate contact address will help ensure a faster and more efficient response. Additional information and updates are also available at greenmetric.com. For universities seeking further support in strengthening their sustainability performance, the UI Green Metric consultation package offers tailored guidance based on the 7 UI Green Metric criteria. We warmly encourage institutions to explore this opportunity. Before we conclude, please take a moment to click the link in the chat box or scan the QR code displayed on your screen. By doing so, you will be able to confirm your attendance, receive your e-certificate, and access today's presentation slide in PDF format. You may also stay connected with UI Green Metric through the official social media channels accessible via the same QR code. We hope today's session has provided a valuable insight and inspired your institution to continue advancing sustainability initiative and building a greener, smarter, and more responsible campus. Thank you once again for your participation. We look forward to seeing you in the UI Green Metric Sustainable University Ranking 2026. Until next time, stay safe, stay sustainable, and see you in the rankings.
Thank you, Mr. Halil. Thank you, Professor Abi.
Thank you,
See
Mr.
you
Thanks.
Abi.
in
Thank you,
the
Professor.
GSDC.
Indeed, indeed. See you,
Yeah.
Sabrina. See you,
See
Dr.
you next
Jazak. Thank you so
time.
much. And thank you,
Yeah.
Sure.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, everyone.
Yes, Dr. Tan. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tan.
Yes, Sabrina, thank you.
Yeah. We'll meet again this afternoon,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.